Hey guys, and welcome to a really weird show that I haven't decided a name for yet. We have 4 wonderful guests on with us today. We have Caleb.exe.
Hi!
We have Golden Nova.
I thought this prep time would be sooner. I still got this Jolly Rancher I'm working on.
We got Sen.
Bro, I'm eating. What's up?
And we got Scarlon. And we're all here today to do a really awful tier list.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
We have a wheel here of absolutely awful tier list ideas that we are going to be ranking cards from popular Yu-Gi-Oh! Core sets on. Our topics for today are: who would you let take your kid to prom? Most likely to work at the DMV, most likely to commit tax fraud, most likely to fall for a phone scam, most internet poisoned, most popular on OnlyFans, most throwable, and most popular in high school. Oh wait, that's wrong. And most likely to peak in high school. Once we have decided our topic, we will be spinning the wheel again to select a core set from the DM era this time, and then we will be going through and ranking every single monster from that core set based on the category. So, are we all ready to decide our category for today?
I'm so ready for us to roll DMV.
I'm so ready. I've never been
Oh my gosh, I
fraud.
realize I am peaking my mic like freaking crazy.
Can we add that to our list? Monsters most likely to peak their audio setting.
Most likely to ruin a YouTube recording.
I can see a
Hell
loop
yeah.
using the Xbox 360 microphone.
We're gonna give this a bunch of spins here. Let's see what we've got.
Let's go. Let's get over this.
And it looks like we're doing most throwable.
Let's go.
Excellent. Absolutely perfect.
All right, hold on. Let me. We're doing most throwable. Don't let that.
No!
We cut that in
It
post.
could have
We cut that
been
in
tax fraud! No!
Rob.
Now, time to determine what DM era set we're doing.
Oh god.
Place your
There's
bets.
so much variety that can happen here.
We're doing Magician's Force.
Okay.
What is in this set?
This is the ritual set. We got him in this one, right?
The first ritual set was Spell Ruler.
Okay.
No, this is the set that had Magical Scientist in it.
Oh, wow.
Very
Okay.
throwable. That's
This has
possible.
Ultimate Obedient Fiend in it.
Oh my gosh. I think we can just keep it as S through D tiers for this. I don't think we need to update any classification.
This is an incredible
we need a
selection of
puntable
monsters.
tier.
I'm just
We need a
looking at this.
puntable tier.
All right, we're loading in our monsters. It's a little bit of a lighter lineup than some of our other core sets, but I think this is going to be wonderful. Context: this is the set that introduced unions to Yu-Gi-Oh! Some of the big cards here include Tribe Infecting Virus, Dark Magician Girl, and Magical Scientist. With that said, first up for most throwable, we've got Z-Metal Tank.
All right. So I think we have to start setting some ground rules on what means throwable, right? Like, do we care about weight? Do we care about like handles with which we can grab them for the pre-throw?
I think
These
the
are
most
important
thing is
questions.
How much you wanna do it, right?
How
That
big
too,
is
yeah, the
Z-Metal
motivation.
Which
That's
monsters
yeah.
come with handles? I want to know.
Desire is absolutely a factor here.
How big is Z-Metal Tank?
Like,
He is quite large. Like in the anime, he is about the same height as Kaiba, I think.
yeah, he's very big.
Oh, I could throw him. 100%. That's
Like-
throwable. That's like an A tier
He's very wide.
for me. For me personally, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I might be a little different, you know.
Yeah, you're in
I don't
human
know.
strength, but you know,
I think he's a
us
small little
laymen.
guy though. Like I don't think he's done anything to warrant being thrown. You know, he's just walking around. He's just hanging out.
Oh, I
Honestly,
will.
puntable tier. Put him in puntable tier.
I will say those exhausts on his back are absolutely grabbable.
Absolutely.
Oh, gravel in what kind of way, huh? What do you
Oh.
mean
Uh-huh.
there? Hey.
It gives you a handle to spin them around and
First
hurl
guy.
them.
First card, guys. Chill out. Come on.
Hey,
this
yo,
is-
wait a minute.
I'm feeling like C. I think C's the puntable tier.
I
See,
think
it's
it's pretty
tier.
heavy.
Hey, you know what? It's whatever y'all want to go with. I'm saying that's an A, easy. I'm not even worried.
I'm hearing A's and I'm hearing C's.
Split the
Maybe-
difference. Put it in D
maybe
tier.
I think B tier.
Are we starting this with B, I guess?
He's our baseline, I guess.
The baseline.
All right.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Everything is more or less throwable than Z-Metal Tank. Every
That is terrifying to think about.
I'm gonna start like tweeting in response to every new card announcement. It's less throwable than Z-Metal Tank. No, I don't think.
Next one on our list here, we've got ourselves XY Dragon Cannon.
I'd argue slightly more throwable because of the wings.
He's got wings, though.
Yeah, there's some
Oh,
aerodynamics
he
in
does
there.
have wings.
I agree.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You grab him by the tail and we just spin.
Yo, Super
then let
Mario
go.
throw? Yahoo!
Well, that's what I was thinking
Maybe
for
X
Z
Head
Metal
goes
Tank,
flying
but I guess you're right. With the wings, he would be a little bit more aerodynamic for the spin round. So
Yeah, it's
are
like
we?
a whole Olympic sport. Like you let go, and then like at an optimal point, you detach the X head and see how far it flies away.
The two stage shot football.
Yeah. I think it's still going S tier. That's not good. That's such a cool image.
Yeah, fair. All right, looks like we got our first test.
Yeah, all right.
See, I was about to argue the upper body very much not aerodynamic, but now that we have added on the additional, like that's a launching pad. I mean, it's solid. It can't be better than this.
I don't know. I think it could get better. I think there's room. There's room for it to get better.
Are we wanting to keep it in S tier, or are we bumping it
I
down
like
to
it might
A?
be A tier because it's still just as heavy as the other one.
I think A is
it's
more
gonna be very
appropriate.
strong.
All right, fair enough. We'll bump
fair
it down to A. We'll leave room for improvement. Next up on our list is Pitch Dark Dragon. That's a large boy.
D-tier,
Yeah,
D-tier.
large.
Too spiky. I can't grip it.
Yeah, he's
Lots
just
of
a
bone.
dude.
You definitely can't do the Mario spin on its tail unless you're like wearing really thick gloves.
Look at
The
that.
little looks like there's like a little spine on his tail, and that looks like it'd be kind of sharp. Honestly, I don't even know if you can wrap your hands around that tail. Like I think
Yeah.
you'd have to have those gloves that are basically chainmail to prevent you from getting cut.
Yeah. Oh, it's not even spiked. That is like a full-on sword blade on his
Yes,
tail.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's got the little ridges, but it looks like those are
hook.
just blades on the spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this MFer is serrated.
Yeah.
This is some Cuisinart level
Absolutely.
stuff.
I'm saying D. I'm saying D for damn. I hurt my
D
hand
for
trying
dark.
to pick this up.
D for
I don't know
dragon.
if I don't know if I'd go so far as D. I think I would put it in C because if you can get a grip on him, he also has the wings for the aerodynamics.
Could we like Mario spin throw him like in 64?
I think that's
You-
what we
you
were
could
saying
do
is
that.
that
Yeah,
you
but
could,
yeah, that's
but
at
that's
I
least
think
the
you
deal.
can grab the tail as the
You're gonna cut up your hands doing it, but
I think if I have to bring equipment to the throw situation, that definitely de-levels it.
Oh, that's good. That's a good point.
Mhm.
Good point.
yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta premeditate this. It's a little hard.
If I got
Yeah.
a plan,
If I've got
All about-
a plan to throw something later.
look,
I go into this with a
I
mindset. If I walk
Gotta
into
do
this
it.
guy in the street, how throwable is he immediately?
exactly. I do my throws based off of vibe checks. Yeah, I'm throwing you right now.
So are we doing D
Bye-bye.
tier for this?
Like, what would make Pitch Dark Dragon worse that we could put it in C tier? Like,
The-
what could
the
another
removal
monster
of
possibly
wings.
have worse?
The removal of
it-
the wings.
I don't think the wings change much, honestly. I don't think the wings change much because I feel like that dragon's fighting you as you're trying to throw it, and so it's like it's in the air, but it's not gliding with you. It's like fighting. It's coming back actually.
Oh,
you throw it,
that's
and it comes back at you, and it fucking kills you.
That is fair. Okay, fair enough. I can see the D tier. I can see the D tier.
D for,
Alright, D for dragon.
wagon.
Next up, good old lifeless combo enabler, Zombie Tiger.
Hey,
Is that
yo,
a Sam
is this
Scarlett on the
Scarlet
YouTube
wrestling?
channel reference?
Yo,
Whoa!
That I think that's a Scarlon YouTube channel reference.
yo, that's crazy.
I gotta get this video out before this one now. I actually gotta do it.
Rig
I,
Magician's Force was not supposed to be spun on this wheel. Scarlon waited it for more lifeless exposure. The expose is going up on YouTube in a couple of days. Keep an eye out.
Yep.
This guy
So-
is huge.
Yeah, that is a really good point. The tiger is bigger than the Decayed Commander on his back.
Are
Could
we
just be a
throwing them
bad
together?
art thing,
Is it
but-
just the tiger?
I think
the
it
other
would
one's
be
a
just
separate
the
monster.
tiger.
It's like the immortal blue.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, Decayed Commander is a separate monster, so I think we are just rating the tiger on this one.
It's big, but it's also undead, so it's missing a lot of parts. It might be like a bird, like a lot of it's hollow.
Wait,
Do you think
Okay,
that
hold
you'd
on,
be able to
hold on.
rip off parts of it and throw them separately? Because it's very much decayed.
Ooh.
what if this is like, you know, you took a bunch of teared up pieces of paper and you clump them together, you throw them. You throw that tiger in, it explodes in the air because nothing's holding it together. The sheer amount of like
God.
wind force on it from throwing it, it just blows up in front of you. I don't think this is very throwable. I think it's C tier because like you could, but it just immediately becomes not whole anymore the instant it reaches any sort of velocity.
Yeah, like
that's
you're
true.
You're at the shot put. We've established that there's a Yu-Gi-Oh shot put like competition now.
Yeah.
And you got the lineup of all these guys, like with these specific monsters with tails facing away from you. You got to pick one to like grab and swing. You grab it and you pull, and the just tail comes off. That's it. You try. That's it.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah.
True.
I think we're agreeing C tier. You can, but it's not really. It wouldn't get very far.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, this next one I think is going to be absolutely excellent because it's a small little dude. Next up is Apprentice Magician.
A. This is A.
I'm grabbing them by that foot right now and swinging them. They're
Yeah,
gone.
that's A tier.
2 seconds later, they're gone.
Higher or lower than
Throw
XY?
it.
Leading this young man into the
Higher.
Higher, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Anyone can throw this twink.
Oh yeah. I'm flipping them face up, getting that spellcaster.
They're grabbable where it's spell counters, you know what I'm saying?
So I think we have established at this point that we are shot putting pretty much all of these. I
What
think
is
that's
more throwable
Mario
than the
throw it.
shot put? Yeah.
Definitely
Including
makes
that.
it easier.
yeah,
The shot
absolutely.
put discus overlap.
I think it depends on the way the monster is shaped. Because
Yeah.
football throw could always
Very
go.
true.
Yeah,
Mhm.
depending on the size of the monster for sure. Next up, kind of in the same thing for the lifeless support, we got Decayed Commander.
Armor's heavy.
True.
Are you
It's
sure?
pretty light armor, yeah.
Yeah, that's like it's older samurai armor and it's
That's true.
already withering away. So its structural stability is gone.
I'm gonna make this the lifeless tiger argument, the zombie
Yeah.
tiger argument. He's gonna explode.
You
He's gonna
grab his
explode.
leg, pull. There's no
it rips
bone
off.
hold. It's just bone. It's just like
Yeah.
cloth
Ooh,
holding that
yeah.
leg together and just tears.
Are we putting him higher or lower than Zombie Tiger then?
I think
I
he's
think it's-
more likely to explode
Yeah.
on like impact with
Yeah.
anything.
But he's also more throwable because I think he's lighter than like a 400
Yeah, he'll
pound
go a
tiger.
little further, I guess.
Well, I don't know about him falling apart in the air. Like, yes, his armor is very weak, but look under that. He has limbs. Everything, like, his limbs are very much still attached, and they're not openly exposed like Zombie Tiger's was.
And you think this guy's taking his collagen tablets? I don't think so. The cartilage is detaching on impact with air.
I think the throw will be fine. You can only throw him once, though.
Yeah, you can only throw him once.
There's going to be
One
a
and done.
cloud of
I think-
dust. when
I
you're
think
done
we
with
need
him.
to establish that rule. You're only able to throw these guys once.
Yeah,
Don't
and
make it
even in the
count.
hypothetical situation in which we could throw them multiple times, like Starlon said, we're getting one Decayed Commander toss before that thing is just vaporized.
I think we're still back on that C tier. Are we going higher or lower than Zombie Tiger?
I think better than Tiger. a little bit.
Yeah, just a little.
agree.
little
Yeah.
All right, a little better than Zombie Tiger. Fair enough.
yeah, because
fair
we
enough.
can compact the commander. That tiger is just going to be big no matter what.
Next one on the docket is Magical Marionette.
So it's the little fella.
Is it the little fella or is it the
Yeah.
Is it magical marionette or magical marionetteer?
Gotta
It's
be the
Magical
Marionette.
Marionette is the name, so Marionette does refer to the puppet.
Yeah.
Incredibly
Nice.
throwable.
What's
If
the
it-
contest?
Tiny little
Aerodynamic as hell. I throw that shit like a football.
And
God,
it's
that
got
thing
all those
flies.
strings. We can like leverage it. We can throw it.
Oh
like
yeah, you could like bundle up the strings and
Last
swing them around.
Yeah. You could do the Mario throw.
I think we've
Yes,
established
you're
at this point that the Mario throw is the go-to.
It's like the Thor spinning the hammer. That's
Yeah.
what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
The thing just becomes a blur and gets launched into the distance.
S tier. I think I'm hearing S tier.
That's an S tier.
Yeah, that's our first S tier.
I think I get a lot of satisfaction out of watching this slam into a wall.
Also very puntable, I think. Very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just kick this thing. It's
Oh
not really
yeah.
much of a
That thing will
threat.
fly.
But you know who else is also very puntable? Magical Scientist. Our
S tier
next-
for scientists. S tier for
No.
scientists. We don't even need to. We didn't even talk
Dude,
about
man,
it. S tier for scientists.
I know he's done bad things. He's just a guy trying to make a living, man, selling noodles. I don't know if I could do that to this guy. He's just an old dude.
He will
they
pay
have
for
to
his crime.
establish. They have to live through some hardships to really innovate into the fast food industry by throwing.
He was thrown one too many times and decided to leave his actual scientist nature behind himself and just cook ramen.
And-
Is that the moment that caused this?
I think that's the lore. He got thrown by his monsters too many times.
And I like the esoteric angle here, right? Like, obviously, the main thing is how far we can physically throw them. But Magical Scientist is one of the monsters that if I see it legal in a format, I want to throw it out as soon as possible. So that's got to count for something.
True.
Fair enough. I'm hearing a lot of S tier arguments. Do we want it higher or lower than the Marionette?
So my only argument is this man doesn't seem very aerodynamic.
Oh, neither
He's
does
gonna
a
be
Princess
aerodynamic.
Magician, and we put him in A tier.
Oh,
I think he'd be
he'll
A
be
tier.
dynamic by the time I'm
Definitely
done
A
with him.
tier.
You know what I'm saying?
I think how much
Hey,
deserves it really does add on to the value of it. Yeah.
All right, we'll put him at the bottom of S.
That's
I
for
think.
scientists.
Mhm.
That's for
S for
scientists. I've been
scientists.
saying this. I've been saying this.
Next up, we've got Nekomane King.
I'm football throwing this 60 yards.
What is he
But he'll
made
end your
out
turn
of?
if you do.
100%.
No, really important question. What's he made out of?
I think he's made out of terracotta and gold.
So his thing's gonna shatter on impact. I want to see that. Yeah, I'll defer to my
Amen.
placements on this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, are we putting him back up in the S tier as well?
That's for stratosphere. It's going in the
th-
stratosphere.
Let's hold on here. I think this is like an A
No.
tier. I think
No.
like very high A tier.
That's for
I don't know.
stratosphere.
If that's,
That's for sure. Wait. How is Neko less throwable than the scientist? That's what I want to know.
The thing is
it's,
the size
it's the little
of a
hand thing over
baseball.
there. It's really
Because you
messing
don't
with my
want
grip.
to throw it. I think that's the big thing. If you throw it, it ends your turn.
No, see, here's what you got to consider: is the turn's ending anyway. It's fourth down. You've got too many yards to get to first, and so you're punting it. You're punting it. That's just how it is. The turn's over anyway.
If you pun this, does it just shatter from the kick?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. If you
I
punch it,
think
it's
you
gonna
gotta-
shatter.
And then you go to like pitch this like a baseball.
You think so?
But
So
it's
we're
punch
Hail
way
Marying
back,
it
ideally.
actually. It's fourth down, and we're trying to get in the end zone. I got you. Yeah. Still throwable.
Yeah. I
Higher or
agree.
lower than the might or the marionette?
I think
Lower.
the Marionetter
Lower.
has the strings going for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
100%.
Are we cool with it being higher than scientist?
I think it's lighter
Yes,
than
for
scientist.
stratosphere.
I've already put my dissension on this one, but I'm being outvoted.
I'm sorry. It's just the laws of the jungle. I
Yeah,
don't
how
know.
dare you? Friendship ruined.
this is now just a drama video.
Yeah.
How my friendship ended with 4 people. Everyone's getting caught in the crossfire on this one.
You gotta
Alright.
do like a teaser intro, and it's just all of us screaming at each other about how puntable Royal Magical Library is, or something like that.
I think we can just put that in D tier right now. Like no one's throwing a building, right?
You don't
Look,
understand.
I'm just saying I'm
They're
built different.
Individual book can be thrown. It'll take time, but we can throw it.
You
But
already
no,
get
though,
one
we've
throw.
established you get 1 throw per monster.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use 1 throw per book. What are you not getting about this?
I think we need to just go ahead and jump straight ahead to it then. Royal Magical Library. Are we throwing the library?
I'm gonna say there's no shot.
Oh, I
Because we
forgot
weren't
this is
able-
on the actual list. Actually, this is D tier. Get that out of here.
Yeah.
I just thought we were being hypothetical here. Then I could just make shit up.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought I could just bullshit.
You can't make me
complete-
stand by the things I'm actually saying. That's horse.
Jerry Beansman, D tier. I can't throw that guy. He's the strongest.
It's okay, we'll get the Duel Link specials soon enough. In all seriousness, the next one on our list is going to be Pixie Knight.
D tier.
She's
Huh?
I wouldn't.
no.
I couldn't.
Very throwable.
I respect women too much. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm tying her down to that broom and. Oh, that's not a broom. That's a
That's
branch.
not a broom, that's just that's a tree branch.
Okay, I'm snapping that branch off. I'm tying it to it, and I'm throwing it like a paper airplane.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, we have paper
She's got the
airplanes
wings going.
later.
She's an S. It's an S. It's an S.
I will say
no,
she is
it's-
probably as throwable as Apprentice Magician at the absolute least, but
more
she does
aerodynamic.
have the wings.
She's got
Well,
wings.
here's
She's
the
wearing
thing,
a
she
She
ever
dynamic.
tried
does
to
have
throw a bug?
wings. Yeah.
Bugs aren't very aerodynamic when you throw them. They don't.
No, yeah,
really-
Sen's
Yeah.
onto something here. Sen's onto
Okay, how
the wings
how
are
big is
actually
she?
gonna mess
She's
it
a
up. I
pixie.
believe.
This is a
Yeah,
yeah,
she's just gonna
she-
like.
She's not an insect, she is a spellcaster.
Yeah,
She's
she's
a
got,
pixie.
She got bug wings.
Okay,
She's got
dude.
butterfly wings.
So, actually,
Oh,
Maxie is quite throwable.
I guess the question is, those wings look really light. Are those wings helping her or hurting her in the air?
I
It's
think it depends how immoral you are in your treatment of her.
Yeah, because you can always just squish throw. Like she doesn't have to be around when we're throwing her, you know?
She doesn't have to be alive.
No, we can't do that. If she's destroyed by battle, her opponent gets a spell back.
Wait, you're so right. Hold on. This changes
Wait, hold
everything.
up. I haven't actually read this card.
Wait, hold on. You invited us all the way over here and you don't have every card in Magician's Force memorized? What the heck is going on here?
I did my homework. Did you do your homework?
Believe it or not, I may or may not have YGO Pro open in another tab.
I can't believe you. You're cheating.
I'm gonna say at least B tier.
All right.
I guess they get at most B tier.
Yeah, I think it definitely is more throwable than the tank, though.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got YZ Tank Dragon. I
Does he
think
have
what's
hands?
very notable here is that the Y Dragon head is missing his wing.
Not throwable.
Yeah, so none
He has
of that.
the tail, but like, yeah, he's much heavier than X-Head, and when you detach, X-Head's falling off the bottom, so he's not going to go flying. It's just much less satisfying in every way, yeah.
Despite having the very grabbable pipes, yeah, just not really getting there.
Do we want to
No.
do we want to drop him down to C tier or all the way to D?
D.
Yeah, D,
I'm
this is
yeah,
just not
it's
Like a
satisfying.
really heavy lawnmower.
All right, higher or lower than Pitch Dark?
Maybe
Higher than
higher because it's not fighting us.
That's fair. Yeah, what's he gonna do? Snap his little jaws at us?
He
We're
does look
grabbing
pretty
by the tail.
electrified.
Little
Has to get
pincers.
behind him.
No, the electrified is from them is the like impact of them connecting. Like they've showed that in the anime. He's not actually electrified.
Fair enough. Just
Yeah,
doesn't
so
seem very
thankfully-
sturdily constructed if that kind of shit's happening.
I mean, we have him at D tier. We can't really go much lower.
Nah,
Next up, we've got Amazonas Paladin.
I couldn't.
This is D tier because she's throwing me.
Yep.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep.
Pretty much.
Yep.
You would try, and
Double
you
raw
are.
thinking.
We need
you
a
are
new
doomed.
tier for just the Amazonas throwing me.
Here, hold up.
I just realized they gave her My Valentine's hair.
At a row below. I refuse. Throw me.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's going in there.
Yeah.
There we go.
There it is. We did it. We did it, everyone.
I think on the complete opposite spectrum of that, we have the most capable of the XYZs that can actually do something about it. We've got Y Dragonhead.
Throwable.
Yeah, super
Throwable,
It
less
might be else.
satisfying than XY, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely lower
Probably
on the
lighter,
A
too.
scale.
Lighter,
Yeah.
but you don't have the comedic aspect of the mid-launch detachment. I think like just below. Like,
Do we
Still A
want to
tier.
still A tier?
yeah.
I
Okay,
still think it's
fair
A
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll find some things to put in between them as we go along.
Next up, we got Amazonas Blowpiper.
For
Hell
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm,
Yeah,
I'm getting thrown.
Low Piper, I hardly know her.
A lot of piping in this.
Are we, so
I wish.
I
And
refuse.
how?
Throw me. I think we agree. He's here to avenge his dragons. Next up is Dark Blade.
He's throwing me. I don't know what to tell you. Also,
I think he's
Oh.
throwing you whether you want it or not.
Yeah. It's
let's not make any mistakes here. I want it.
I don't think it matters what. Yeah, this guy is.
This guy's fighting you back 1,000%.
This man is throwing me in a million sliced up pieces.
Yeah, and there's no way I'm
But
grabbing that, man. That's like 17 spikes all over him.
He's gonna fruit ninja us.
So here's the question. Here's the question: is he just? Is it that we would not be able to throw him and he'd throw us instead, or are we surrendering to him for him to throw us?
I'm
Yeah.
trying to run, but
Yeah.
I am
If we're-
refusing.
I was gonna
Let's
say
see.
if we're trying to run, I think that goes into D.
I think
Yeah.
Nova's alone on the
All right,
wanting to be
okay,
thrown.
whatever. Hey, that's more Dark Blade for me.
All right,
He's got two of them.
Dark Magician Girl.
Throwable. She floats.
Very
She floats.
throwable, but like
She floats.
You,
She's very throwable. She floats. That's like
Yeah,
her whole
true.
thing, isn't it?
I don't. So the question is she? She's very goofy. Would she be? Would she be happy to take part in the throwing?
She'd be super down. She'd be super down. She'd be like, yeah.
Or is
let's
she
go,
gonna,
fucking
like,
go. 100%.
Magic
If she's-
still into you and launch you
No,
100
she's super
feet
down.
away.
I think the consideration here is like the Princess Peach float. Is she gonna fight you back on it, or is she just gonna float her way across?
I think
She's with
would
it.
be disqualified
rocking.
from the shot put.
She's rocking with it.
Also a spellcaster, also a nerd. Not quite as much twink energy as a Princess Magician, so
But
I
she
don't know if it's,
floats.
like, quite as highly. Yeah, she can float.
Okay,
but, like,
hold on.
That could just
Where
mean that
have
she
we
stops all her
established that
momentum
she
halfway
floats?
through. We could have
does
a
float,
decayed
yeah,
commander
yeah.
situation on our hands here.
I think it's cheating if she floats to help us, because, like, for example, White Dragonhead, yeah, he has the wings, but he's sort of like, it's the gliding just naturally. I think if he actively flies, it's, you know, cheating, right?
I mean,
well,
That's not really being thrown.
Who says that it's possible to cheat? Are we throwing them? We invented the competition
Yeah.
to claim this. But the question is, are they throwable? I think she's very throwable.
This is at least high B for me.
I think that A is a fair thing. Under Apprentice Magician, though.
Y'all crazy,
Yeah.
alright.
I'll
Alright.
concede to this.
Next up, we got Skilled White Magician.
White!
White.
I don't want to
White.
associate with this guy.
Let it all out. Go ahead.
Yeah, this guy looks like he's got a very particular favorite magic card. And I'm not gonna elaborate any further.
No, you're not.
No.
Can we get a new tier for put this guy in jail? Throw him in the slammer.
It's even
Throw him in the
interesting, you know. He's just
No, it's throwable. For a second, I'm like, he has the big staff. Maybe he like runs with it, and then he like uses that as a leverage. I forget what that sport is, but that's the furthest you can be from throwing. Ain't no way that's happening.
It's D for throw him in the slammer.
I was gonna say, like, his armor does look really heavy. Like, that looks like it's made of stone.
it
Just
does
with
look
the
really
etching.
textured like that.
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah, all those robes not aerodynamic. That's gonna catch so much wind. Yeah,
think-
this is a D somewhere.
Are we doing D, or I think maybe we just keep him in C, but I would put him below the
yeah.
zombies.
Yeah, bottom of
Yeah.
C probably.
Yeah, see.
Okay. Next up, we have the GOAT format staple Tribe Infecting Virus. The problem is, I don't think it's throwable because we're talking
Yeah.
about the virus itself.
Yeah.
Microscopic.
Yeah.
No, see, I can throw it because I get it, and then I go, and then I'm throwing it. You know,
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh,
yeah,
you're
that's
right.
what
I'm
Oh, you're right. Oh.
just saying. Very throwable. Very transmittable.
Yeah,
We got the
you, like,
COVID-19.
off a container. You can throw that pretty far.
Ooh.
Look at how far COVID went across the entire world. It's just the exact same thing.
S tier then.
Throwable.
S tier throwable.
Back to the top. This is the top.
Yeah.
All the way to the top of S. I guess that's fair.
This
Circle
was the
proof.
fastest D tier to S tier whiplash I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god.
All right, next up, we've got Dark Scorpion Cliff the Trap Remover.
It's
Give it
just
a
a
B.
guy again. Like,
Grabbable hips.
Yeah, he is
Simple
kind of
way.
twinkish. He is very much twinkish.
Yeah, this is orbiting apprentice magician for me. Very throwable. I want to throw them, especially if it like cracks the glasses a little bit. I feel like that's an important part of the throw.
yeah.
Higher or lower than Apprentice?
A little lower because he
Little
does
low,
have a
yeah.
little bit of Otacon vibes, and I do feel a
I'm-
little bad for that.
I'm gonna push back a little bit. I feel like he'd fight you on this. So he's throwable.
Oh yeah,
You
he
gotta
does
work
have the
for it.
knife. He does
I
have
feel
the
like
knife.
this is like James from Pokemon, where like he'll be upset about it, and then you throw him, and then he's like a tube, and he's flying through the air. He's like, ah! You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I'm feeling exactly
Yeah,
the specific.
That kind of makes
vibe
me
you
want to
just
throw him
described.
more.
I think he's in B. I think he's throwable. He's just gonna fight a little bit, and then once he gets
Yeah.
picked up, he's fully accepting it.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Just because he'll try to fight doesn't mean he can. Look at this thing. He's built like a
True. I'm just saying there's some amount of resistance as opposed to like a Apprentice Magician. He's hopping in those arms.
Okay, you know what, Caleb? You've convinced me.
All right, we'll put him at the top of B. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds grand.
Next up, we've got the Dark Cat with White Tail.
I'm grabbing that tail.
It's just a cat. I don't know if I could do this to a cat.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little.
It's just a cat. It's
So
gonna
it was
go
okay
on
when it was the
everything.
tiger, but now that it's
Still
a
on
cat,
cat.
All right, what is its effect again? It's a flip
Yeah, exactly
monster.
that. I am a hypocrite. You are right.
It's bad
Return-
penguin soldier.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's a penguin soldier, but it requires you to bounce your own card too.
So if you
just for
throw this, you're getting thrown in the other direction.
Yeah, you're
I
getting thrown
mean,
back to hand.
Like,
I mean that it is throwable. It is in fact throwable.
It's throwable.
It-
It's
I
throwable.
wouldn't do it though. I couldn't do it.
And
I think it's
because
B.
of the effect, I think maybe it wants to get thrown. It's one of those cats that loves being careful.
I'm gonna give some pushback on this. I really do think this is an S tier.
Oh, S tiers, I think is a bit too much.
I'm gonna say this technically fits the definition of the bottom category. I'm gonna refuse to throw it, and then it's gonna flip someone and throw me by its magical force.
But you're right. All right.
Oh my gosh, you are absolutely correct.
Yep.
All right, goes into the bottom.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Next up, we've got Great Angus.
Speaking of wanting to throw me,
Dude.
This man is made of muscles.
chat, can I say something?
It is always berserk, you say. Very violent.
Oh, and they have great taste in manga. Incredible. What's not to like here?
Oh my god.
I'm not wanting this thing to throw me, but I do think that we are going to have a really hard time throwing this guy.
This is either going in bottom or is going bottom of D.
Oh no, this is never a bottom. Let's be very clear.
I do think he needs to be positioned with Dark Blade, though. I do agree.
Valid. Today we are learning who is a monster fucker and who isn't.
Higher or lower than Dark Blade?
Lower.
He's less throwable than the Blade. Got it. I think we might be about to get political with this next one. Next on the docket is Oppressed People.
Beta.
That's a lot of people.
Okay, that was a snap decision. Can I hear a little bit of the background on that decision?
These people are malnourished and weak. Very easy to throw.
Okay, yeah, solid reasoning. Can't argue with that.
I say S, but it's because I would want to throw them out of their oppression. You know.
Fair enough.
Oh, we're bringing that esoteric reasoning back.
Do we got to throw them as a unit, like all the people at once? Because we couldn't throw the library book by book.
That is true. We would have to throw everyone at the same time. I don't know, though. These people have kind of had it rough. I kind of want to refuse.
But they can't throw us either. We'd have to...
I would
No, they can throw us. Right? They can all.
I guess there's enough of them. True.
I'm going to metaphorically throw them by overthrowing the government in which they are being oppressed, and have the people rise against S tier.
S tier? Okay. All the way up or below COVID-19?
S tier for stage a revolution.
I think
let's put it below Magical Marionette, please. Let's show some respect to...
Fair enough.
Okay, there we go.
All right. I think we do a speedrun round of the remaining people, because there's a couple more people cards, starting with people running around.
Hard to throw.
I don't know. They're very off balance. I think they'd be pretty easy to throw.
But you're throwing all of them at once, right? It's
the same as the oppressed people, right? You just pick in one and
it's the same people. It's the same exact people.
But they're running around though.
Yeah, but they're running around.
Momentum.
Yeah,
that adds momentum.
I guess you would catch them.
Or are we once again throwing them out of their oppression?
They're not in oppression though. They're just saying that they're running about, right? Like
I don't know. That guard is grabbing a random woman.
He's not the people running about though.
That's not what that's. We don't know explicitly, right? They're just people running about.
They're in the process of throwing them for us.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, S tier.
What's going on with that dog?
What's going with the dog doing?
What is going on?
Hey, what the dog doing? D for what the dog doing?
All right, I'll put it down with the library. We got United Resistance.
I would want to throw them out of their hiding spot because then they cannot continue the resistance against the bourgeoisie.
So D tier?
So true.
D tier.
All right.
Yeah.
For die bourgeoisie.
It's time to do a rapid fire union round.
True, that's a good one. Yeah.
We got ourselves Burning Beast.
What is this?
That would hurt. That would hurt to
it's
throw.
made out of magma, right? Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
That's a D.
I think this goes back to the bringing equipment with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
On the flip side of that, we've got ourselves Freezing Beast.
I think it's the same. Like, it's just
it would hurt. It would hurt.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that. Probably sharper as well.
We just
got a tail though.
On the opposite side of the temperature, so it's like super cold.
I will say, I do think that he's probably more throwable than the Burning Beast, though.
It does have a tail, so there's that.
That's true.
It looks so sharp, though.
Yeah, but you could probably find a position on that tail to grab.
Maybe. I don't want it, though.
Desdental. I think it's the fungi, because the tree itself is a later monster.
How are you throwing fungus?
Yes, scoop and chuck.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna have much momentum to it.
I think it'd be like a bad snowball where you throw it and it just like evaporates
So we're
Yeah,
saying
just
like the
birds in the
zombies.
air, yeah.
Yeah, it's very similar to the
Even
zombies.
more so, though, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be
All
worse.
right.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
could pick
Fair
it
enough.
up, but that's not going
You could
far.
say you could liken it to the zombies. Huh?
Oh,
Okay,
no.
you told me to stop. I need you to stop.
We've got Kiryu.
Kiryu Kazuma from the Yakuza series?
Wow.
Yo.
Why is he
No,
a
yeah,
dragon?
he's looking
Dame
like a
done it.
dragon.
I will say this is pretty much like exactly on par with White Dragon Head for me.
100%.
Yeah, I think he's
almost the
lighter.
same monster. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely looks lighter.
Yeah, same position.
we-
Yep.
It's like Twink
want-
White Dragon.
Do we want him above XY Dragon Dragon King?
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't
No,
have the
no,
detached comedy value.
Oh,
Okay,
then you're
fair
right,
enough,
The
fair enough.
comedy.
You're right. The comedy value is absolutely there. We're doing second goblin. It's the little guy, not the big guy.
Very throwable.
Very throwable, but
Yeah,
a lot of fight though. A lot of fight.
It's a lot of fight, but at the same time, like he's chuckable. He's like really chuckable. Heck,
It's
there's
like
even
it's like a
there's even a card on this list of him getting got.
it's like a
Yeah.
toddler trying to fight. It's like, yeah, you're fighting, but I'm still gonna fucking throw you.
Yeah, it's like magical scientist doing little.
Yeah. Above or below the scientist.
That's what I
Above.
think. I'm compressing this
Probably
guy into a ball.
Fair enough.
I'm turning into fucking Michael Jordan in Space Jam. I'm turning into a fucking ball.
Well, because it's in the same vein, we're gonna do DD Crazy Beast because he's getting that second goblin.
That
Oh,
guy's
this
so
is D.
huge.
Like we're not even
Yeah.
saying the full thing.
You're that DD Goblin,
He's
you know what I'm
in a
saying?
portal.
Hey.
Hey, yo.
Wh-
Hey,
now
would you
remember-
mind the goblin
Whoa.
that down, please?
In the
Oh, absolutely.
lore, this goblin ends up completely taking this beast down and turning him into his own rideable mount.
But he never
I don't
throws
think
him.
We don't
You're
know how
right, he
big
never
is.
throws
right.
him.
That's true.
But my point being, though, is that we know that if the goblin can take him in a fight, we probably can.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's throwable though. That looks pretty
Yeah.
big to me.
I can take him
Yeah.
down. I don't think I can throw him. Probably
Uh,
not very entertaining to throw either.
Probably
D for
abo-
DD.
I was gonna say
Very
probably
big.
above Darkblade and Great Angus, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very high D.
All
That's
right.
why it's two Ds in the name.
Hey.
Next
of them
up,
would be
Union
these
Rider.
unicorns.
Who even is this
This is
guy?
the guy, right? Because he's
This is a guy
riding
trying to take Pitch Black Dragon.
He looks throwable. He's got a pinchable waist, skinny
He's no
legs.
dog.
I was gonna say he is definitely no Darkblade.
Yeah, not at all. I would never let that knight
That's
throw me.
that's
I'll put him
a
with
B
Cliff, I
tier.
think. He's wearing heavy armor.
Oh, wait a minute. This isn't a Union monster. This is just a regular effect monster.
Oh, no, it's
Huh?
Well, it's got union in the name, so we got to deal with it.
Yeah,
he is a
apparent-
union monster.
Well, regardless, I think he's definitely chuckable.
This
are we
is like this is B somewhere, I think.
Yeah, this is B. I think it's below Cliff. No,
I
above
think he's
Cliff,
above.
Cliff.
I think he's above
Cliff.
Cliff. Let's be completely fair. This dude looks like he's about to get completely taken out by that Pitch Black Dragon.
Yeah, but like a dragon, that's a pretty high bar to set.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Last up on the Union docket, I believe we got Koitsu.
Throwable.
He's
I think
on
this-
a paper.
Literally
I
just
would
like an
argue-
airplane.
I would
He's really
argue the most throwable.
Yeah,
He's got
he and
the
I
airplane.
too just straight to S tier, I think.
Yeah.
Both of them. Put them both
All
up
right,
there.
fair enough. Do we want to just go ahead and throw Aitsu up there too?
Put them both up.
Absolutely.
I don't think as throwable as a literal plague. I think
So
we gotta
just
go
under
below
the
that.
plague.
Yeah.
Yeah, underneath the plague. We can go ahead and dethrone magical marionette for now.
These are made to throw.
Yeah,
Literally
these guys are literally made to throw.
They're arguably the most throwable.
That's what I was saying.
The most
Nah, these are the
throwable
most
in the
aerodynamic
traditional
motherfuckers
sense.
in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Dracosac, nothing on this. Mecha Phantom Beast, pale in comparison.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. I think we're done with our rapid fire round here, so we can move back into the main bulk. Next up, we've got Skilled Dark Magician.
Put him next to the white one.
Yeah,
I'm above
slightly
Above.
less problematic to
Yeah.
meet with.
Better vibes, but same construction.
Yeah,
Yep.
XYZ Dragon Cannon.
That's not happening.
not happening.
Not happening.
Yeah,
No, we're not throwing it.
it has to be lower than XZ Tank Can or Dragon Tank.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make a vote to put Z Metal Tank down a tier actually, because he's just making all of these less fun to throw.
That is very fair. Do we want them down below the zombies?
No,
Uh,
I think he's.
I think
top
I
of
see.
the-
It's a good drink.
Okay, fair enough. XZ Tank Cannon.
Same issues before. Not
Yeah,
throwable.
but
Yeah.
this
fun to grab. Just kind of. I'm just not feeling it, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw him.
It might have the pipes, but I think it's more grabbable at the cannons. Then I have to look at it while I'm doing it, and I just don't really feel it on this one.
Next up, Giant Ogre.
This is just Great Angus again, right?
Yeah.
Can I say something, chat?
No, you cannot, Nova.
You can say things, but that
Hey.
doesn't mean I'm not gonna get angry.
Is he bigger or smaller than the Angus?
I think they're
Seems
smaller.
He's got higher
They're-
stats.
he does have higher stats, but he has to go into his 0 defense mode afterwards.
This
That's
is
fine. He gets
the
his 1 throw too.
well, this is the one from the goblin guy, right? Second goblin or
Yes,
whatever.
this
Yeah.
second
We have-
goblin
we
is
have
his
scale.
human monster.
We have scale for it. We can see how big he is.
That is true. Yeah.
He doesn't look that big.
Yeah, that is actually fair. He looks really small compared to second goblin.
Yeah,
He's dense. He's got a lot
I think
of
this
muscle.
is just a bad artwork scaling issue. Where they
Yeah,
wanted to put him
I
in the
think-
artwork
It has to be.
because he's giant ogre.
It's got to be around Angus at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
just stick him in D.
Yeah, probably above Angus. A fan favorite here. We've got Luster Dragon.
It's like made of like diamond and stuff, right?
Yeah, so he's very
True.
dense for sure. I don't necessarily know about the weight, but he is definitely dense.
He doesn't even
I-
have wings. He's got like bones.
Yeah, like broken wing. Yeah.
Yeah, this dude's a fake ass dragon. D.
You can spin him, but
Yeah.
if you can get the momentum going with that shot put spin though.
Yeah, because of his density, he would soar through the air if you got him up.
Do a little wahoo action, you know.
Yeah, I'm thinking like high B.
I was gonna
think
say
B is fair.
I would definitely put him between B or C for sure.
I think B is fair.
Higher or lower than Cliff?
Higher.
Higher,
Lower,
yeah.
way lower, like bottom B tier.
You said bottom?
It's if it's made of diamond, like that's fairly light, right? And so I think he's
Yeah,
got to
that's
be
pretty
fairly
dense.
easy to throw.
All right, we'll get him above Cliff. How about that?
Okay, all right.
All right.
Next up, we've got Chaos Command Magician
Throw me.
Duel Link Special.
Throw me.
Throw me.
Yeah, throw me. Yeah, throw me. Throw me.
He's down
Oh,
there.
is this the
Yep.
daddy magician?
He's so cool.
Throw me.
The thing is, he's
Yeah,
not
he's
gonna
pretty
throw you. He's gonna use magic to lift you and chuck you.
Yeah, he's just gonna
I'll take that magician's
That's
rod any
spin
day.
you in the air.
That's hotter. You realize how that's better, right?
No, I want his hands on me.
You're so
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, his magical hands.
Oh, hey,
Little
hey,
mage hand, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Look, I'm saying, I said it once, I'll say it again. I'll take that magician's rod any day of the week. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yo.
Oh, all right, all right then. Spell canceller.
The little machine.
All right,
Yeah,
Jack,
but not
can
the
I
difference.
say something?
I'm agreeing with
What
you
are
on
you
this
gonna
one.
say?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you on this one. I'm agreeing with you on this one.
Oh,
That can sussy right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's Caleb. I'm so glad you were braver to say that.
Hey, yo, dab me up,
Exact
dab me
same
up,
thing.
dog, dab me up.
You can grab it by the lower legs, I guess, and spin, throw.
True, yeah.
but so I think the question on this one is size. Like, how big is this thing? I kind of agree with Scarlon there. You can definitely grab one of those tendrils and just like spin it
Why are we
around.
calling it a tendril?
I think it
Because
just
it's
goes in
proven
B tier.
correct.
Like bottom of B tier.
Bottom of B.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I still
can
think
get
it's
behind
very
that.
satisfying.
I can definitely get behind that. Next up is Des Koala.
More like S koala.
Okay. Reminder to everyone here: this is not the size of a normal koala. This dude is
Doesn't
giant.
Doesn't matter. S koala. It's going in S
Hold
tier.
up,
I'm
Death
fucking
Creatures.
throwing that thing.
S koala.
I will do whatever I need to throw it.
Where in
No matter how long it takes, I will throw it.
This is low S tier, like maybe above magical scientist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Remember, this thing is bigger than Chumley, so he's
Yeah.
not
I
the
don't know. I don't
easiest
know
thing
who
to
that
throw.
is. I don't care. It's S koala. S
All
plus
right.
ratio. You know what I'm saying? Plus
Mm.
koala. Plus yum yum.
Next up, Vampire Orchid.
It's a tree.
It's a whole ass tree.
That is a whole ass tree. That is an Audrey 2 situation right there.
I'm still gonna say at least C tier. I've seen people throw like whole tree trunks before.
Oh, that's true. Log tossing.
That's true.
Oh, I hadn't
That's
considered
true.
that.
You like
Wait,
bundle
what
all
about the
those
little
roots
mouths?
together.
What little mouths biting you?
It has
Yeah.
multiple
Throw it.
mouths.
Yeah,
Yeah, you-
it does have multiple mouths.
Ew.
Like I said, I think this is an Audrey 2 situation. Little Shop of Horrors.
I mean,
Yeah,
if I
they're
get
there to give
underneath
you-
it,
Hey yo.
if I
I think we're
I'm
kind of
able
in
to bottom
agreement
the
C
tree.
tier
I think
here.
I can do it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think those little branches can reach its own ass. So you're probably fine if you get underneath it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
you could shop with that. Yeah. I'm
No,
with you.
if it's got an extra mouth, we're in trouble. But I think.
Oh yeah. That's a condition. C tier for there's a condition on this.
Yeah.
If it's got a mouth ass, then it's over.
Next up is Magical Merchant.
I'm throwing this thing into the sun.
S-
I'm
tier
flipping him,
throwable.
adding pot agreed to hand, and chucking his ass.
Higher than Nekomane.
Yeah, this thing is
Oh
getting
yeah,
Probably,
this is like
yeah.
close to marionette.
Just-
I think.
literally just a little bug. Yeah, he's just getting punted.
Yeah,
I'm
this dude
flicking
is.
this thing with just my finger. Like he's just.
It's even got like a shell, so you can like. It's not like it got any wings to mess with stuff. So that is getting super thrown.
Yes.
True.
Fair enough. Next up, we've got Magical Plant Mandragora.
Can I say something without anyone getting mad?
Yeah, what's
No.
up, Caleb?
This is the most forgettable monster in this set.
That is a
True.
vagina with teeth, isn't it?
Oh,
You beat me to the Worm King mouth joke. Thank you.
yeah, it really is. That's just. I think did they change the artwork of this?
I'm pretty sure they left this one alone.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna do this research.
All right.
I will say we are using OCG arts here.
It is uncensored. Well, that's a surprise. Oh god. Yeah, this thing is unpleasant to look at. They put this in Speed Duel. They wanted us to look at this. Oh yeah, I want
will
more
say-
eyes on this.
I will say I want this thing gone, so I definitely want to throw it.
I'm throwing this
I don't
on
know if you can,
instinct.
though. Is this like a normal size plant?
According to its type, it is a spellcaster.
Huh?
Okay, so
What?
this is bigger than a normal plant. I'm putting this in D tier for do not get anywhere near me. Or alternatively, damn shutty.
I kind of agree with Scarlon though. I think I want to throw this on instinct.
I wanted to throw it back, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, yo.
I will go with the group on this one.
I said D for I don't remember.
Damn.
For
Damn.
damn.
They got
With
a
that mouth
lot of
dude.
D's in it.
Yeah, we do have a lot of D's here. Why don't we put it at the bottom of C?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
It is probably more throwable than the metal shit.
Actually,
Yeah.
it is more. I think it's more throwable than pretty much everything in C.
I think it's close to the tree one.
I think it's just dangerous.
similar.
I think it's slightly less than the tree. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's around there. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Like I don't want to, but I'll do it if I have to.
Next up, we've got Old Vindictive Magician.
Throwable. It's literally
Yeah.
shaped like
Yeah.
a ball. Literally shaped
Yeah.
like a ball.
Oh,
Shove the limbs back inside that.
Yeah.
You got a ball.
I guess the question is
Whack-a-mole that shit.
how big is this magician?
That's
This
just
is
same
not
as
a
Apprentice,
Yu-Gi-Oh
right?
card. This is a
Someone that
Bakugan
may
ball.
Nah, this is more chuckable than Apprentice.
Is it?
This is S tier. Big koala. That's koala.
No, I think A. So we got
Right there.
too much in S tier. I think.
Yeah, I think I agree with A. I think it's more throwable than Apprentice though because of the ball shape.
Yeah.
I can't believe y'all are trying to achieve a even distribution here. This shit's getting chucked.
Yeah, we're not on the
Can't
bell
believe
curve
it.
here, folks. If it's throwable, it's throwable.
That is fair.
We got the opposite of a bell curve going on right now as is.
Yeah.
This is
see?
bimodal. Bimodal.
Next up
Yeah,
we got X-Head Cannon.
Okay, so he's like the
Um,
reverse of a shot put. You grab
There's no
the
ball.
Well, you're grabbing the cannons to throw him, so what if he just shoots
I'm
you?
grabbing the ball. I'm grabbing the ball there.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Grab him by the ball. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
I think if you grab my one cannon, probably fine.
Without the added comedic value of being detached from a dragon mid-flight, this one just doesn't feel as good.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely not reaching A tier.
yeah.
I think
It's
it-
definitely better than
It's
Z
low
tier,
C.
I think.
Put it
I
in
think
B.
it probably has to be in B because it's more throwable than Z.
Yeah.
That is true.
Bottom of B?
Bottom of B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down with that. I'm down with that sickness. We've got Roulette Barrel.
I'm not
Now,
throwing. Whoa,
That
wait.
thing is a
thing is-
freaking gun.
Yeah, like
Now, what is spinning if not applied to throwing?
This is true.
Hmm?
It would be harder to. I feel like it might be harder to throw because if you. So I'm assuming we're grabbing the barrel to Mario chuck it.
Yeah,
But if that top piece rotates, right? As we're assuming because of the roulette thing, that means that the base is going to also be spinning, which is going to add some weird like centripetal force to it. And so it's going to put you off balance when you're swinging it around.
Yeah. It's definitely, even though it's grippable, it's definitely less throwable than Z Metal for that reason alone.
Grippable. It's a wonderful word to use there. Yeah.
It's a shame we haven't used it more often.
Yeah.
I think that's a reasonable position.
Yeah,
I think that's a
I
good
think
spot for it.
above Vampire Orchid, but below Z Metal. I think that's fair. I think I found everyone's favorite for the most throwable boy. We've got Sonic Duck.
That one
I
doesn't
think I
even
can
need
catch
help.
him.
I
It's
mean,
throwing
we're just kind
itself.
of giving it a little shove, and it's doing the rest of the work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
This
would
might be-
actually argue putting it up with the airplane boys.
Yeah, you
See,
True.
you kick this thing.
I'd say it's like
right
under-
before it takes off.
this reminds me of the little bird from One Piece. That's a big guy, right? I feel like throwing that thing is going to be difficult to get yourself around. And like this is a running bird.
This is just a duck. This is
It's a-
a dude.
This dude's not flying. This dude's running.
Have
I
you
feel
ever
like
kicked a duck?
Have you?
Can't say
No
that I
comment.
have.
No
Oh,
comment.
Whoa, hey, we're pivoting the episode really quickly.
all right, we're canceling the law, YGO. Everyone, make sure to unsubscribe, unfollow, cancel this.
Until he can prove he is
That he has never kicked a duck.
I need the video footage of you kicking a duck to show how easy it is.
Actually, the opposite. I need to see you kick a duck.
Where are we putting this?
I don't think this is
A.
throwable. I don't think this is that throwable.
I think this is A tier at most.
I don't want to, but if you do get a good
I think
kick
low A.
on this guy, he is going.
I think
this
it's like a
is
low A.
Yeah, he is absolutely puntable.
I think it's a low A.
Lower
Yeah,
than the
right.
dragon.
Yeah,
Gang?
lower because
lower than
he's
the dragon.
puntable, not throwable.
Okay, fair enough. I think I already know where this next one is going before I've even put him in the group.
Yeah,
Dark
because we've
Paladin.
already assigned him.
We've already
Yeah.
kin assigned him to a thrower.
Yep.
Yeah, Dark Paladin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, throwing me.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say,
yeah.
Toss
I'm
me
pretty
around like
sure
a pillow.
we
Oh, yeah.
know that he's throwing us.
Toss me if you know what I'm saying. Mhm.
Hey.
God.
Next up, we've got Dimension Box.
I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm scared.
It's meant to be
Uh,
John,
deep-
right?
This card, so I'm
Deep
not
for
gonna
Dimension
answer.
Box.
Can we pass?
Can we pass?
You can't pass.
I don't
Can we just
understand
remove it
law
from
of
the-
Forgotten
dimension.
morphing jar is so weird.
I think if you go to grab it, it'll hold out of the way.
Yeah, I think that this is an unspeakable, unknowable being right here, and thus it cannot be thrown.
He banishes
we need-
3
He
cards.
banishes
the
cards from
grave.
grave.
I think we need to add a new category for non-Euclidean creatures.
I
Yes,
don't
yeah,
think
absolutely.
we can add a new category at this point. We're
I
almost at
think
the
just-
end.
I think he's just D-tier then. Like,
All right.
Deep for
fair enough.
Dimension Box.
I think he's conceptually thrown.
Put it at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, very bottom. Like, if you were big enough, you could throw an archive. Dimension jar? No, nothing's happening there.
Yeah,
Unmovable.
that's not happening. You will phase through that shit.
Yeah, you like put your hand on that hole to like grab it, and your hand is getting pulled into the nth dimension.
True.
Fair enough. Next up, we got Helping Robo for Combat.
Throwable. That's a Mario
so
Wahoo
loose.
Wahoo. Yeah.
I'm
So
throwing
long,
this
Gay
vacuum
Bowser.
cleaner at
Are
least
you-
10 yards.
I was gonna say, are we throwing him by the vacuum cleaner?
Can someone explain to me which combat scenario requires a vacuum cleaner and a pan?
So this is how we know you've never been to war. Just saying.
Have you played against
Real ones know. Real ones
it's really
know you
good
gotta
for
roll
the
up with
Dustin
the
method.
frying pan.
Oh my gosh, I agree. This thing is absolutely like wahooable.
Yeah, that's at least a B.
Yeah.
I
think
I
B
would
tier.
dare say A.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Oh,
He is small. Think
Yeah, it's
about it
about-
like this. That is a vacuum cleaner, an entire vacuum cleaner
I-
on his arm.
Vacuum
I
cleaners
can
are pretty
throw back.
big.
yeah, vacuums are pretty big. Like, this isn't no Dyson, okay? That looks like
No,
it's
I-
putting in some serious work on that shag carp.
Look, his head is the
Wait,
size of a frying
yeah,
pan.
there's
I
like
could-
a
I could
waste
punt him.
paper basket on his back. Like that's
Oh my
small.
gosh, you're right.
Yeah, this is throwable. It's throwable.
Yeah.
All right.
This is
A or
high
B?
A. Under
I think
the
lower
zero.
than.
I
I don't think
A.
it's
Oh,
top.
wow. I don't know
I
about
think
that.
I still
Under
don't think
Position
he
Group.
beats XY in terms of comedic value. Just
Fair enough. But what
I love
about
that this
Kyrie?
tier is being determined by comedic value.
it's gotta be.
It
I've only
has to
thrown
be.
things for fun, so yeah, like that.
I mean, part
That's
of
valid.
this is absolutely desire. Just absolutely. Paladin of White Dragon. So,
White.
preface on this guy, it's the guy on the back.
He's throwing
Pinchable
me.
waist. Pinchable waist.
Yeah, we're being thrown.
Wait a minute,
Pinchable
hold
waist,
up.
but
I feel like this
he
guy
picks
is
me up.
on so many pieces of art. Isn't this like the guy from like
Ritual weapon.
Yeah.
Rare gold armor.
No, regular-
your high
oh, yeah,
school
regular.
photo book. Employee
My
of the
current
month.
I think I know this
Down
guy.
the road, 2010.
My shrine in my closet that I pray to every night.
Yeah.
I heard a couple I refuse throw me's. Is that what
Yeah.
is that the
That's what they are,
consensus?
yeah.
It's correct.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Okay. I will concede to the group. Fair enough. Next up,
wouldn't get it.
Amazonas Tiger.
That's like
Hard
that's
one.
like D. I don't know if I could handle throwing that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
definitely
agree.
giving you some fight back.
I agree.
Is this meant to be the same tiger as Zombie Tiger?
I don't
Because
think
it's
so.
got
don't-
it's got the missing eye.
I don't think it is. Just because
Oh,
I don't know.
Coincidence?
I think that is
the
true.
Why don't you
zombie was a
less-
saber-toothed tiger. This is a whole different species.
It's
Oh,
Oh
probably
yeah,
heavier than
yeah,
zombie
absolutely.
tiger.
Here's the question: do we want to throw Amazonas Tiger? We don't want to piss off the Amazonas ladies.
Yeah, I don't
Or
want to
do
throw
we?
it either. Like on top of
I think
it.
it's low D.
If it makes
Yeah.
them happy, I'll let this thing throw me.
I was just gonna say put it down with the dragon.
Yeah. I think that's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
It's gonna be fighting
Very
us the whole time. Have you ever tried to hold a cat? Imagine that with like 500 pounds.
True.
possible.
Have you ever seen Tiger King?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Armor X.
Armor
getting
EXE. Caleb,
Armor EXE.
you
Oh,
been
this is the
wearing
Caleb
this
monster.
behind our backs?
Yeah, sorry. No, everyone shut up. This one didn't happen. This one, this is how I make some money on the side. Don't worry about it.
So
We've been
this
removing
thing,
spell counters behind our back.
so this thing is a
Oh, yeah.
giant body on a low level, but requires spell counters to work.
He
So we
just
get
like
it
me
early.
for real.
It just looks so heavy.
Throw
That's
him
why I
before
kind of
the
keep giving
spell counter
donations
game,
for
though.
the show to keep going. That's how it works.
I-
Right?
Like,
I think-
given the
Hmm.
this is Caleb, and Caleb is the most effective thrower. I don't think any of us could throw Caleb.
Well,
I'm
here's
getting
the
thrown.
thing. Here's the thing. I think there's a condition that has to be met with this guy. Because, like, if he has spell counters, oh, yeah, no, he's fighting us back. We're not getting anywhere near him. But if he has no spell counters, he's not moving. He's
Then
completely
I'm giving
stationary.
him spell counters to throw me. He will have spell counters if I'm there.
Yeah, yeah.
Are we letting this guy throw us?
I mean, I don't know about anyone else.
I don't think I
here.
have a choice.
I think that I can't speak to this one. My
Yeah, you're biased.
my hands are tied on this one.
All right.
Wait, wait, Freudian slip. Wait. Hold on, wait.
Next up will be Cat Ear Tribe. What was the whole thing you said about picking up a cat?
Listen, these are like 6 weeks, 7 weeks old. They're getting thrown. they're getting. I don't care if I gotta throw all three at the same time. They're gonna be a S tier for me, or
Well,
if not A tier.
Gotta bear in mind, they do reduce your attack for 200 points
That's true.
when you try and grab them. You become as
I got
weak as
way
they
more.
are.
I got way more
Maybe
attack than
200.
200. Look, I've been going to the gym. I've been lifting. I'm just saying, they're getting fucking chucked.
And they got helmets. They'll survive.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Are
Yes,
we going
some
into
armor.
S
They come
tier?
with built-in protection. It's fine. It's fine.
I think
But
I
then you will become their size, no matter how much work you put in beforehand.
Yeah.
This is a 1v1 in the most even of terms.
Except it's a 1v3.
You got me. You got me.
But there's 4 of us.
Oh, there's 5 of us actually.
Five of us if we can. Yeah, I
Nah.
was thinking you were the adjudicator in this situation, but no, I guess we're early.
I'll settle for A tier. 'cause
All
that's a
right.
good point.
Yeah.
I'd put it up. I would put it above the machine group.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Damn, this one's not comedic, but it goes above. I see how it is. This is presidential harassment.
Next up, we've got Great Phantom Thief.
That hat, dude.
I'd pick him up by his hat and chuck him so hard.
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable. This thing has to go
that
out
hat is
now.
like glued to his head.
This is desire because I want him gone.
Is he
Yeah.
stealing the moon right now? Is that what
I
it is?
I think
missing on the moon.
I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch ass
Bitch-ass
motherfucker.
I could see him having
Kiss on
that
my
voice.
fucking wife. He said his dick was this big. So I'm making a call out post on my Twitter.com.
Yeah, I'm wanting to throw this guy the more this conversation goes on.
A, I think A.
Yeah.
A purely out
Ah,
of desire.
B.
Top of
Yeah.
B. Are
Top
we
of
doing
B.
top?
I'll do top of B.
I want to
Alright.
see the hat spin, but that's about it.
This one's
enough.
easy. This one's easy. Next one's
Yeah,
easy.
I think
The last few are gonna be
we
pretty
have a
simple, I
couple.
think.
We have a couple here that are going to be
all but
extra
one.
easy.
All but one are easy.
Amazonas Fighter is next.
Toss me, mommy.
Toss me.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
she absolutely
yeah.
could. Look at that. God damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we all
Any
agree.
battle
Enemies
damage is
and
held to
biceps.
us.
That might be
I
top.
think,
That might be
we
number
all
one.
agree.
That's top of I refuse. Top of I refuse. That's
Yeah.
got
I
it.
refuse. Top of me.
I don't think we've been ranking I
Hey.
refuse, but I'll
We'll
I'll
rank
move
this
her
one
to the top.
specifically. This one specifically is ranked. The rest are unordered.
I will move her to the top. Fair enough. Ultimate
Important.
Obedient Fiend.
This dude's huge.
I don't think we have a
Throw me.
choice. He's
But he's
already reaching
obedient.
for us.
But he's
you know what?
obedient.
He is submissive. You're right.
I gotta
He's
see what
submissive
this
and
guy does.
breedable.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so I'm
god.
ordering him to throw me.
What is this
What is
guy's
that?
SMG name?
What's that? Just, hold on. Chat, can I say something without everyone getting mad at me?
Oh, okay. So when Caleb wants to get rowdy with the big red thing, that's okay. But when I say Great Angus can throw me, oh, it has to be in D tier.
I'm
Well,
putting
the
this in
difference
D
there
tier.
is
I'm putting
Great
this in D
Angus
tier.
is bestiality.
Hey, Beastkin is like a gray area.
This man just.
Put it
I
in
would put it
D,
in D,
and
but
let's
he's
forget about
already
it.
reaching for us. He's made his
It's
decision.
too late. It's
Yeah.
too late. Put it,
Well, we're
below
not.
Royal Magic Library. It's over. We're being
Fair
thrown.
enough.
We have no choice.
Fair enough.
Above the box.
Next
Second
up is
place.
Amazonas Swordswoman. I think we all already know
We
what
know.
we're doing.
Top
Yeah, we
of
know.
for me, I think personally.
Oh, really? Are we just
She
putting
doesn't have the
all the
biceps to
Amazonases up at the top?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And last but certainly not least, Breaker the Magical Warrior.
I want him to throw some spell counters on me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, throw.
Yeah.
For me.
Okay, fair enough.
There it is. Easy.
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 I
Don't have any
think
question.
we did good today.
Put far too many images into people's minds today.
We really have.
My mission is accomplished.
Huge.
Oh.
I think as long as all of these can be visualized happening in real time, that's an accomplishment for the day.
Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done here.
We've done it. This is an objectively
check out-
correct tier list. Anyone that comments you're wrong, we're right. L plus ratio.
If you look like Amazon
Amazon-
Swordswoman, DM me.
DM me immediately.
Immediately.
I want you to throw me.
A huge shout out to my Dark Law level patrons, Dammit Marco, Heyo, Jukes, McJaga, NTBYGO, Otaku GamerX, Prinrin, Ryza339, and Takamine Fujiwara, as well as all of my other patrons over on patreon.com. If you'd like to support the channel, consider following me on Patreon, where support tiers start at as little as $1 and you get access to all my videos a day early. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, that way you don't miss out on any future videos. Every subscription helps out more than you think. Thank you all again, and I'll see you next time.